Hello and welcome to DataSunrise demo. Now we will talk about two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication is an additional layer to the database user authentication. Also, you can use this feature for DataSunrise users to add an additional layer of security. Well, this is an additional layer. That means it provides you with an additional layer of security. You can use Google Authenticator or one-time password, so-called, or email URL, which you can click and provide authentication confirmation to DataSunrise instance. Well, now let's look how you can configure this feature in DataSunrise instance. Here's my DataSunrise instance. On the configuration menu item, we can find database users. So I'm going to configure the two-factor authentication for my SA, which is system administrator user, like for MS SQL and Sybase databases. This is SA user connected to my MS SQL database instance. Under two-factor authentication, you can use email, time-based one-time password, or disable two-factor authentication by choosing off. In my case, I'm going to use email authentication. This will be the confirmation I will receive in my email box, and by clicking the URL DataSunrise will send me, I will confirm it's me, right? This is a database user. I'm going to connect to the database instance through DataSunrise. Okay, I'm going to update. So this SA user now will require the two-factor authentication. Now, how to test it? Okay, let's switch to my DBeaver application. Here's my DBeaver application, and here's MS SQL proxy. So we can check its settings. And this is a proxy port on the local host, which is my virtual machine, right? And listening to this port, right, is DataSunrise, which is listening to that port. Now, SA user also is here, and the password is here, the default database is here. So when I'll try to connect, initially, DataSunrise will accept this connection, but will suspend it. Let's see how it will happen. Until the two-factor authentication confirmation will not be provided, this user will not be able to connect to the actual database instance. Now let's click this button to connect. DataSunrise intercepted the connection and provided this error message. So failed two-factor authentication. This is like a database error, right? But actually, this is a DataSunrise generated this error message, an error code, and it says that it requires from this user to provide some confirmation code. So it means that login validation URL has already been sent to the email. Well, let's click OK. We cannot do anything further. We cannot see any data. We cannot execute any query until we will confirm that this is really the user has all required privileges to access this data. Now let's go back to my web interface, web browser, and here is my email box. And this is a message that came from DataSunrise. You see there's two-factor authentication for DataSunrise is required, and here's a link to validate the user who trying to access. Right? Let's imagine this SA is some security administrator or DBA team member, and this person should click this message in this case because it's a validation should be done, and two-factor authentication was successfully done. Right? Validated. Users validated. So next time we'll try to log in finally and log through DataSunrise and connect finally to the database instance. Let's go back to my DBeaver application. So we'll try to do it next time, next attempt. Now it's okay. So we can see all the databases, but actually these are databases we can see through DataSunrise and the proxy mode. So we use this additional layer, which is two-factor authentication with email confirmation code and URL DataSunrise provides the base. And this way, DataSunrise provided us the ability to connect to the actual database instance. Okay, Now, we hope that this feature will bring you some benefits and will add you some asset as a feature, security feature in your daily work. Thank you for watching.